What's up, online shoppers? I bought this great portable sauna so that I could start enjoying the benefits of humid heat. Now, I've used this inside my house, but I live in Northern Ontario and there is still snow in my backyard in April, like up to here. So I want you to come with me while I take this out on my porch and we sauna in the snow. My heating unit. As you can see, we have a lot of snow out here. First things first, we're gonna get the chair inside. There we go. And we are going to put in the condenser unit. It just hooks up to a little valve right down here. Now, when you install that little condenser, I suggest you put it underneath your seat so that the heat comes up from underneath you. Now we're going to plug in the unit and connect the heat. The heating unit here and the valve right here get connected, and now we power it up. Now, I will say the cord on this is a little short, so if you're going to use it somewhere, you may need to connect it to an extension cord. I have my handy dandy little remote right here, and there we go, the unit has powered on. There's a cool little pocket right here that I can tuck my remote control, and immediately you can hear the little heating unit start to power up. It kind of sounds like an electric kettle. It defaults to 45 minutes and heating level 8, which is the second highest heat setting. Now, what's cool about this is it has zippers that work on both sides, a really nice little window here that I can either use to cool off and let in some fresh air, or at least see. Let's lock and load here. Now, this takes about maybe 4 minutes to start heating and for steam to start coming up. Here is a cute little thing I do sometimes. I take cotton ball with some menthol and eucalyptus and I put it in there, so if I have a cold and I'm like congested, that with the steam really helps me to feel my best self even when I'm sick. Now, I gotta say, I've had this for a few weeks and I honestly didn't understand how much I was gonna enjoy it. I've always loved the feeling of a good steam session when I go to the gym, but getting there is really hard sometimes, and this gives me the convenience of a sauna in my own house. This little home unit here has been completely a game changer for me. Now, as far as setup goes, it's super easy. I'm gonna give you a quick little inside tour of this so you know how it works, but I gotta wait until the wind stops. You can see that the steam is already starting to come out of my little unit here. It's blowing around. I've already got steam in my sauna and we've only been out here for like 3 minutes, right? But here's a quick tour. This is the inside of the unit. There is the steam and the chair. You've got windows here. There's a convenient little pocket right there to put your stuff in. And the zippers are really good too. You can see the construction of this. You've got these metal poles here and they screw in here. Ooh, it's getting steamy in here. Look at that. And then up top, you have these little joints as well. I love that I've got these windows so I can see outside, although it's snow. I'm getting tired of it. I'm over it right now. And I love that I can also just unzip them really easy from the inside or the outside to let in cool air if I'm too hot, or to talk to somebody if I need to. Now let's go back and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm zipped inside. Let's zip this baby up. And there you go. Now, I have to say that the setup of this was surprisingly simple. There are 3 different poles, and you can also refer to my assembly video, which I posted, but there's 3 different kinds of poles, and they just screw together and then they push into these little tripod plastic edges. The steamer hits up really fast. You can see the steam is rolling out of this right now, and that's a pretty positive thing because I love how fast it is. You don't have to wait a long time to get the steam action. Now, here's another thing. There are 9 different intensities of heat in here. So even when I'm outside in the snow and it's like minus 10 right now, I know it's crazy, I'm running around in shorts and t-shirt, but I'm from Northern Ontario and we make them tough. So even though it's minus 10, it still gets super, super hot inside here. Insulation of this retains the heat really well because you've got 2 layers plus an insulating layer in here to help keep everything hot. So that's a super convenient feature too. Now, it automatically defaults to 45 minutes when you turn it on, but you can use the remote to turn it all the way up to 99 minutes if you want. And there's also peace of mind because it has an anti-dry burn function, which means it's not going to boil dry and become a fire risk. I'm also pleasantly surprised by how roomy it is. Now, aside from the fact that I have to kind of crunch down to fit in the window because I am 5'6.5", this is up to 5'9", so you've got lots of space. And I love that they give you a little chair to sit in. That makes it super convenient because all I have to do is just plunk myself down. Now, sometimes I use this inside and I just do the window window up, set it up in front of my TV downstairs, and I watch a show or two to enjoy the benefits of the steam and still pass the time and do something I want to do. There is a convenient little pocket inside here where I have the remote, and the remote will work through the sauna. So if I need to like turn the heat up or turn the heat down or shut it off or give myself some more time, if it's one of those days that I'm feeling like I need some extra, then that's not a problem as well. The little chair they give you is pretty comfortable, but if you're longer than me, you might want a taller chair. But as long as I'm sitting down, my knees aren't banging into the sides of the sauna, it's actually pretty awesome. Now, it will get really hot in here even when I'm outside in the snow, so you want to keep that in mind. Always watch your temperature and watch how you feel, and always check with a doctor before you start doing something like this. I truthfully never realized how much I would absolutely love this. This is incredible. I use it 2 or 3 times a week. I just come out here and use it, or if the weather's really inclement and windy, I'll take it inside and use it in my basement. And the other thing that's cool about it is, as far as like cleanup goes, couple things. First of all, they give you some citric acid packets to put inside of your steam unit to help with any lime scale buildup. That's about the only thing you have to worry about. I always disconnect the hose and I give them a rinse with a little bit of vinegar and water and let them dry. And then as far as the sauna, because it unzips almost 240 degrees, all I have to do after I've done a session is just zip it up and open up everything. I'll show you what I mean. You have zippers all the way around in here. Here. The zipper also slides around to the outside. Oh my gosh, it's cold out here. Do you see that steam coming out? It zips all the way here. It zips all the way here like this. I don't want to put it on my heating unit, but it'll also zip all the way. So when I'm not using this, I can open it right up and let it completely dry, which is great. There's a nice little foam pad in the bottom for your feet. And when I use this outside, I actually put a couple plates from my weight machine in here to hold it in place so that it doesn't whip around, because it would truly go blowing. It's not heavy at all. I think it weighs maybe 4 pounds at most. And then there's the heating unit. This is hands down one of the coolest investments I've ever made. I absolutely love it. I use it all the time. It is relaxing. I love that I get to hang out with my own thoughts when I'm inside here. Maybe that's scary, so you can also watch TV through this really great pocket. It's just a really awesome little unit. Gives you the option of having a sauna at home. I am fighting my family to be in here. They all want to do sessions. It truly is awesome. I love it, and this little home sauna is definitely a family favorite at my house.